Hey, it's Donna, and this is post-op day number 4. Happy 4th of July. I had my surgery on Monday, and I came home Wednesday morning. I wrote a few notes so I can kind of bring you up to date. First of all, I think I mentioned in my previous video that I had no pre-op diet, no bowel prep. So it was just nothing by mouth after midnight. I thought I was going to go ahead and have like a light diet all month to get ready, but like all my other failed attempts at dieting, that didn't work. So I pretty much ate what I wanted to, but ate kind of light the day before and quit eating about 4 o'clock. Had a protein shake later on that night. Went in at 6 in the morning and had my surgery at 8. They take you in when you get there. You get your IV and all your paperwork checked, and they do blood work and what else do they do? You know, put your ID band on, ask you a bunch of questions, have you get undressed, put their hospital gown on, get in a little stretcher bed, and then your family can come in and wait for a while. So then they took me over to have a heart monitor put on because I've had some arrhythmias in the past, and I'm on medication for that, but nothing serious. And that turned out to be okay, that they didn't need to change anything, so they took me into the pre-op holding area where you wait to go in for surgery. The anesthesiologist comes in, talks to you, and basically just asks you a bunch of questions to be on the safe side. And the key that I have to tell everybody is if you're going to do the surgery, please be honest with your doctors about everything. Don't leave stuff out hoping that the surgery won't get postponed, because that's where people run into trouble. Anyway, so I had the anesthesiologist tell me what she was going to do, and then she gave me a shot to help relax me, and that's pretty much the last I kind of remember. I do vaguely remember them bringing me into the OR and saying something because they wanted me to tilt my head back to put the mask on. And I did, and that's the last thing I remember. And then I woke up in recovery, or the PACU, post-anesthesia care unit. And you wake up with an oxygen cannula in your nose, just sticking in the tips of your nose. You've got your IV in that they've started, and there's a pain medicine pump attached to that. It's called a PCA pump, patient-controlled anesthesia and analgesia. You have a Foley catheter in, that's to drain your urine from your bladder. They do that after you're asleep. I had my heart monitor still on, and I guess that was about it. Anyway, I woke up kind of groggy and thinking, oh, I need to wake up so I can get back to my room. But to me, that's kind of one of the worst things, is just the anesthesia, grogginess. And then when I got put back in my room, they had me walk from the stretcher to this recliner chair where I would spend the first night because it was more comfortable, easier to get up and down. So I did that, and then I had nothing to eat or drink the whole rest of the day, obviously on Monday. By Tuesday morning, I had my Foley taken out, my heart monitor was taken off, and my IV stayed in until the fluids ran through, and then they took that out, but left what they call a HEP lock, or just the opening of the IV so they could hook it up again if they need to. The oxygen came off, and I also used the bed that day. A lot of people don't because I guess they sleep in a chair for a long time. I started sleeping in the bed on Tuesday after surgery and have been ever since, even at home. Came home Wednesday morning. Tuesday I had ice chips. They made me take ice chips every hour. They wanted me to consume 1 medicine cup of ice chips and didn't do that for 4 hours, and then work my way up to 4 cups per hour. By then I had lunch and dinner, which consisted of either Crystal Light or sugar-free Jello or a broth or ice chips or whatever I felt like drinking, and I pretty much had like a spoon of Jello and ice chips. I'm not sure how long this video is going to run, so I might have to cut it off and start over. Anyway, so that was day 2, and what else? I just basically, like I said, I slept in the bed, but I had the back of the bed elevated a little bit. That made it comfortable. Wednesday morning I woke up and they gave me scrambled eggs in the same little medicine cup, which was fine, and I went home on pureed foods or soft foods like tuna, cottage cheese, yogurt, fish, any kind of fish, things like that. And I'm doing fine with that. I'm supposed to eat 1 medicine cup of that 3 times a day, like breakfast, lunch, dinner. And I took this was a sleeve of medicine cups they gave me at the hospital, so I just took them home with me. I assume I was supposed to do that. So I have scrambled eggs for breakfast, and possibly yogurt for lunch, and ground up chicken for dinner. And everything stays down fine. They have me take my pulse and blood and temperature twice a day for 2 weeks to make sure that I don't have a rapid pulse or fever. That would be indicative of a leak. And no problems at all so far. Of course, it's still early, but some of the stuff that I've been using, like I pretty much eat out of these little cups and these little plastic spoons, so dishes are not a problem. Once a day for a week, I have to give myself these Lovenox shots that to prevent blood clots. And let's see, what else did I want to say? Oh, how did I feel after the surgery? Aside from really groggy and kind of like wanting that stuff to wear off, I was very bloated, very sore, like somebody beat me with a baseball bat on Monday. I thought, what did I do? But by Tuesday, I was feeling much better. And today, I went to the grocery store, bought some more stuff, and stopped and got some movie rentals. And I think I'm doing pretty good. So I really recommend walking a lot and deep breathing. They'll give you a spirometer at the hospital. Did I bring it in here to show you? You'll know what it is. It's that breathing thing they give you. That really expands your lungs. It's really important to help you make you feel better. And walking. Those are the 2 things you can't do enough of. And the more you do it, the better you're going to feel. I'm going to turn this off now because I think it might be running too long.